The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies.
Hello there, Servum17 once again. This is my Last of Us Survivor difficulty video walkthrough. This is Chapter 3, Bill's Town. We're on Part 2, entitled Safehouse. So, this is a tavern or a bar of some sorts that Bill's got some shit lying about in. And we're going to run around picking up as much as we can before we proceed onwards to the awesome safe house that we're going to be entering later on. And right there is a training manual. You'll notice the training manuals are different to other things you pick up because they have a gold UI element. So you need to find as many of those as you can. I am not going to find all of them, so this is not a good walkthrough as far as collectibles, but I find a fair few, and I get through the game with relative ease, and hopefully, if you're struggling and you're using this to help you, you'll have similar success. But now we've picked everything up, we've got his shivs upgraded a little bit, we can follow Bill, we can get a little bit more exposition. A habit you need to get into all the time, guys. I can't even stress the importance of this, and if you've played a survival horror game, you're already doing this religiously because you're the same as me. You need to make sure every gun you have is loaded, because the moment you need it, if it isn't loaded, is the moment it fails you, and that is the moment you die. And it can happen so easily. It's easy to get complacent, it's easy to get sloppy, and especially when you're like me and I'm intentionally not upgrading any reload speeds on any weapon, so I have the thrill of, you know, the shit reloads, because this game really gets insane, like just... I wanted to say intense then, but I kind of wanted to say insane at the same time. I should combine those words, although they're almost identical. Intane. That's some stupid shit. But the thrill level is unrivaled when you are thumbing in bullets as a runner is running at you. It really does get to the Revolver Ocelot level of just failure. It's crazy. And not a lot of people are going to enjoy that. But I personally, I do, and that is my main reason for not upgrading the reload speeds. So if anybody's like, yo Chris, why are you not upgrading the reload speeds? Now you know. Like, I was tempted to not upgrade anything, because if I'm completely honest, I don't think it has that much of an effect. The only thing you're going to miss is the capacity, and on Survivor, you generally never have full capacity, so you're not going to miss it. Like, it's one of those things. And I am tempted to try and do some other projects for this game. I'm probably going to cover the multiplayer because it looks interesting. I have one video planned. I have 2 videos done that you're going to be seeing shortly, which is the art gallery on the game. I know a lot of people are interested in that kind of stuff, and not a lot of people have the time to either find it themselves or don't even have the game and are interested in checking it out. So it's going to come in 2 videos because it's much longer than I thought it was going to be. But I used all my money that you earn in the game somehow, I'm not too sure how, to spend on the bonus art galleries and on a couple of costumes for Joel. And I'm probably going to show off the costumes as well, even though they're all pretty self-explanatory. Just because it's one of those things that a lot of people are interested in, that kind of stuff. They like those videos. I found that out on Devil May Cry when I put up some costume stuff on that, just some short, sweet videos to keep people interested, and they got a lot of attention because there's a lot of people curious, and I would be insane, you know, not to celebrate this game in a similar way. So when you move out here, there's a big fight coming up. I try to run towards the clickers in the corner and throw a Molotov at them, but there's a preset moment on this level where Bill blows them up with a mine. So you don't even want to mess about with it. Instead, I'm going to let the AI do as much work as I can. If they group together, they're going to get Molotoved. And I'm also going to probably throw bricks and try and finish them off and things like that. But you've got to wait for these 2 to stop talking before you trigger it. There's the trigger. There's the bomb. And now this is the encounter. This is the fight. And you can actually hide on this moment. I injured myself with a Molotov, which wasn't clever. If you want to avoid that, use the quick throw, don't use the manual throw. I'm kind of stuck in autopilot sometimes and I do stupid things. The quick throw would have probably saved me from taking the damage, but it's all good. Another thing I would recommend you get good at, navigating. You know, running on the fly, backing away from enemies, spacing them. because it's going to keep you alive. But as I was saying, you can de-aggro the enemies so that they wander around looking for a target. And then from there you can try using the bow to maybe take them out. Or try and get them with Molotovs, because they don't seem to respond to you if you throw Molotovs unless they physically see you. But I think that's pretty clean. We killed them with relative ease. They didn't drop anything, pretty much, which is the story of this mode. If you're used to the drops from normal or hard, get ready for a disappointment, because this game is really tight on the hardest difficulty, and so it should, I guess. But refill on your bricks, and then the only thing left to be done here is to move back over this area and move up to the doors that's going to trigger the next sequence. So I'm going to look in the rooms, I'm going to do some looting, all the standard Last of Us kind of things, but there's no information I need to share or I can think of at this moment in time, so I'm going to let the video run for the last 40 seconds. But as always, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the guide, and if you're just here to listen to the commentary, I hope that's doing it for you too. But yeah, you take care now.
So which way?
We're here. It's in the cellar.